Itachi's tragic life begins with his school days. Like Sasuke, he was called a genius from a young age and was also an object of admiration among the girls in his class. Itachi's personality was one of chivalry and righteousness. He often helped the weak, and his father was the clan leader. Since childhood, he had been adored by many, but he felt confused about this life. He didn't know the meaning of his existence, or one could say, what the meaning of life truly was. But not long after, Itachi's younger brother Sasuke was born. Witnessing the birth of new life, Itachi was filled with complex thoughts and began to search for the meaning of living through Sasuke. Shortly after Sasuke's birth, the fate of the Uchiha clan was rewritten. A rogue summoned the Nine Tails to attack the Leaf Village. The Nine Tails was controlled with the Sharingan, delivering a devastating blow to Konoha. The next day, Konoha's top leaders held a meeting. Because the Nine Tails was controlled with the Sharingan, the leaders suspected it was an insider from the Uchiha clan. Fearing the power of the Uchiha's Sharingan, they decided to mobilize the entire village to isolate the Uchiha clan. However, this approach was opposed by the leader of the Uchiha clan, while the third Hokage, who had absolute authority, supported Danzo's decision to isolate the Uchiha clan. The Uchiha clan and the village officially entered a Cold War period, but shortly after, Itachi officially graduated from the Ninja Academy. Itachi formed a team with his best friends from the academy, who can be seen as the equivalent of Naruto's companions. They always added a touch of color to the otherwise gloomy world of Itachi, one liking him and the other disliking him, and he always showed a smile in front of them. At this moment, he might have found the meaning of life. A bandit's sudden attack shattered Itachi's happiness. Paralyzed by fear, he could only watch as his best friend courageously stepped forward to protect him. Bravely stepped forward, but tragically was killed by the assailants. Itachi witnessed his best friend die in front of him, and as tears flowed, the Sharingan born from pain was awakened. Itachi immediately unlocked the second Tomoe, showing the depth of his sorrow. Itachi also had another good friend. Shisui was always seen by Itachi as an older brother figure. Shisui would always take Itachi to train in ninjutsu and often shared meals together. Their bond gradually built up over time. Shisui expressed his views on the world to Itachi, believing that absolute justice does not exist because everyone sees things from different perspectives. What you see as wrong might be right to someone else, and hearing this only deepened Itachi's sense of confusion and loss. But Itachi resolved to join the Anbu Black Ops. Unable to understand the world, he chose to immerse himself in its darkness. Not long after that, frustrated by years of Konoha's oppression, the Uchiha clan decided to wage war, calling it a revolution. As their leader, Itachi's father shared the plan, hoping for his support. However, Itachi informed the upper echelons of Konoha about the clan's planned rebellion. This was not done to provoke Konoha into attacking the Uchiha clan. Instead, he hoped that Konoha could handle this matter through negotiations. But unexpectedly, this also led to the direct downfall of the Uchiha clan. The negotiation decided to resolve this matter by force. He directly gave Itachi two options: either help Konoha eliminate the entire Uchiha clan except Sasuke, or be destroyed along with the entire Uchiha clan. And the Uchiha clan would also be left with a dirty history of rebellion. Upon learning this, Shisui immediately sought out Danzo. Shisui urged Danzo not to suppress the Uchiha clan with force, and suggested using his Kotoa Matsukami to resolve the matter peacefully. However, Danzo completely distrusted Shisui and the Uchiha clan because Danzo's teacher when he was young was the second Hokage, Tobirama. Danzo likely inherited the ideals of the second Hokage. One of Shisui's Sharingan eyes was brutally taken, but in the end, he successfully escaped using the body flicker technique. Later, Shisui found Itachi and handed over his other Sharingan. He intended to use his own death to significantly weaken the Uchiha clan's power, thereby delaying the time of their rebellion. He also hoped that Itachi could use his Kotoa Matsukami to stop the Uchiha clan's rebellion. Shisui was a very proud person. Although he had the strongest illusions, he couldn't save this cruel reality, so he despaired. Witnessing his friend's death, Itachi awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan. By the next day, the Uchiha clan began suspecting Itachi of killing Shisui due to his ties with Konoha's upper echelons during his time in Anbu. Caught between Konoha's pressure to annihilate the clan and his own clan's suspicions, Itachi was emotionally overwhelmed. He didn't know what to do. But at that moment, he remembered his brother Sasuke. He remembered how Sasuke used to act coyly towards him, and how Sasuke would always look up to him. The warm memories of the past influenced Itachi's choice, but the main reason for choosing to destroy the clan wasn't due to Sasuke. It was the fear of war. Itachi understood that if the Uchiha clan went to war with the Hidden Leaf, the village would face severe damage, leaving it vulnerable. Other villages would seize the opportunity to declare war and potentially fight for control, plunging the region into chaos. And as they begin to fight each other, a brutal war will break out, causing devastation and suffering. Having experienced war in childhood, Itachi deeply understood this reality. By facing war's cruelty and annihilating his clan, Itachi found his life's meaning. He chose to bear lifelong guilt rather than ignite a war causing countless deaths, while also ensuring Sasuke's survival. Itachi plans to use hatred to help Sasuke grow stronger, ultimately sacrificing himself and dying by Sasuke's hand to make him a Konoha hero. Perhaps this is the true meaning of being an elder brother. Before the clan's annihilation, Itachi sought Obito's help to eliminate the Uchiha's strongest forces, including the entire police force. In return, he promised to join the Akatsuki after the clan's destruction. Itachi's father understood his true thoughts, saying, "My pain is brief compared to yours. Though we differ, you are my pride. Don't fear. This is your chosen path, and we understand." Hearing this, Itachi broke down in tears, realizing his father had understood his intentions all along. Meanwhile, Sasuke was on his way home, walking through streets filled with the lifeless bodies of his clan, overwhelmed with fear and shock. When Sasuke returned home, he found his parents' lifeless bodies and Itachi standing over them with a blood-stained sword. Itachi cast a genjutsu, forcing Sasuke to repeatedly relive the horrifying massacre of their clan. Although Sasuke survived, the seed of revenge was deeply planted within him. Itachi coldly walked away, leaving behind a painful secret he would carry in silence for the rest of his life. Sasuke meant even more. Crossing out the Konoha symbol marked Itachi as a traitor, starting the lonely years he would spend waiting for Sasuke's revenge and carrying the weight of his choices. On the surface, Itachi was an Akatsuki member wanted by the ninja world, but in truth, he was a spy for the third Hokage. After losing everything in the Uchiha clan's annihilation, he silently dedicated his life to protecting the Hidden Leaf, bearing his burden alone. During his time in the Akatsuki, Itachi harmed countless people and began to doubt his actions. Years of killing left him completely lost. As he once told Kisame, "People only truly understand themselves at life's final moment." He saw himself clearly, a hero to Konoha, a traitor to the Uchiha. Years later, Itachi learned of an attack on Konoha, coinciding with Orochimaru and the Sand Village's assault that plunged Konoha into chaos. Leaderless and in disarray, Danzo was secretly scheming to become the Hokage. At this time, Itachi was deeply worried about Sasuke's safety. After confirming Sasuke was fine and under Kakashi's care, he finally felt at ease. Later, he noticed Sasuke's Sharingan and its Tomoe, but the power of this Sharingan was still far from enough. Sasuke wanted to protect himself in this chaotic world. Itachi deepened Sasuke's hatred, pushing him to grow stronger through pain. Once it's over, Itachi silently prepares to leave Konoha, burdened by his choices. He will continue to wait for the day Sasuke kills him, the traitor of Konoha, while also hoping for the day Sasuke becomes a hero of Konoha. Many years later, fearing that Sasuke might be consumed by hatred, he planned to use the power of Kotoa Matsukami to keep Sasuke's resolve steady, entrusting its use to Sasuke's best friend, Naruto. Itachi believes that Naruto can guide Sasuke onto the right path. And many years later, the day of Sasuke's revenge came, but Itachi was gravely ill. Using his last strength, he helped Sasuke confront his thirst for revenge. Despite his weakness, Itachi pushed Sasuke to his limits while intentionally holding back. In the end, Itachi was defeated. Yet, just as in their childhood, He poked Sasuke's forehead once more. In his eyes, Itachi will always see Sasuke as his beloved younger brother, the one he cherished most. Perhaps Itachi wished to return to those innocent days of the past with Sasuke, but now he is content, knowing Sasuke is destined to become a celebrated hero of Konoha. After Sasuke's battle ended, Obito revealed the truth about Itachi. Sasuke learned the brother he hated and killed had loved him most and sacrificed everything for him, leaving Sasuke consumed by regret and guilt. He trembled, realizing with deep regret that he had lived a cruel, heartbreaking lie for years. He learned his true enemies were Konoha's leaders, especially Danzo, who had forced Itachi to annihilate their clan. With this painful truth, Sasuke's resolve hardened, and he vowed to destroy the entire Hidden Leaf village. Not long after, the Fourth Great Shinobi War began, with key figures resurrected and controlled by Edo Tensei. But Itachi had already implanted Kotoa Matsukami in Naruto, embedding the Genjutsu to safeguard Konoha village. Kotoa Matsukami was originally intended for Sasuke, but to break free from Kabuto's control, Itachi could only use it on himself. After breaking free from control, he immediately rushed toward Kabuto. He aimed to defeat Kabuto and release everyone from the reanimation jutsu, thereby ending the war he despised the most. Along the way, however, he encountered Sasuke, who decided to help Itachi defeat Kabuto first. While seeking the truth, Kabuto was swiftly defeated by the coordinated attacks of the two brothers. As his life neared its end, Itachi confessed to Sasuke, revealing painful secrets and admitting that his arrogance, pride, and mistakes led to the Uchiha clan's tragic downfall. But in his final moments, Itachi made a promise to Sasuke. "No matter what you become in the future, I will always love you."